Hello and welcome back to Journey Begins. In this episode, we are going to explore one of the most fascinating places on the planet, the North Pole. Join us as we discover what's hidden in this icy wonderland and learn about the incredible creatures that call it home. The North Pole is located at the very top of the planet, and it's covered in ice for most of the year. Despite the harsh conditions, there is still an incredible diversity of life that exists in this remote and isolated environment. At the heart of the North Pole's ecosystem is the ice itself. This ice is home to countless microorganisms and algae, which provide the foundation for the entire food chain. These tiny organisms are the primary food source for zooplankton, which are in turn eaten by small fish like Arctic cod, which are then eaten by larger predators like seals and polar bears. Speaking of polar bears, they are perhaps the most iconic and well-known creatures that live in the North Pole. These magnificent animals are perfectly adapted to survive in the freezing temperatures and icy waters of the Arctic. They have a thick layer of blubber to insulate them from the cold, and their white fur helps to camouflage them in the snow. Polar bears are also incredible swimmers and can travel long distances over open water in search of food. But polar bears aren't the only creatures that live in the North Pole. There are also Arctic foxes, walruses, and seals, all of which have adapted to the extreme conditions of the Arctic. For example, the Arctic fox has a thick, white coat that helps it blend in with the snow, while the walrus has a thick layer of blubber that helps it stay warm in the frigid waters. The North Pole is also home to some of the most stunning natural phenomena on the planet. During the winter months, the northern lights can be seen in the sky, creating a beautiful and otherworldly display of colors and lights. This incredible phenomenon is caused by the interaction between charged particles from the Sun and the Earth's magnetic field. However, despite the beauty of the North Pole, it's also facing some significant challenges. Climate change is causing the ice to melt, which is affecting the ecosystem and the creatures that depend on it. The loss of sea ice is making it harder for animals like polar bears to hunt and find food, which is putting their survival at risk. Additionally, the melting ice is also causing sea levels to rise, which could have significant impacts on coastal communities around the world. In conclusion, the North Pole is a unique and fascinating place that is home to an incredible variety of life and natural wonders. However, it's also facing significant challenges due to climate change. We must do everything we can to protect this fragile environment and ensure that the creatures that call it home can continue to thrive for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey to the North Pole. We hope you have enjoyed learning about this amazing place, and we encourage you to continue to explore and discover the wonders of our planet. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.